What's going on, guys? All right, so after I did the last video, I went ahead and ordered that tiny essay. It was weird because it showed Saturday, and then down below it said order in 9 hours, get it Friday. Earlier today, it was get it tomorrow. And about like 7 or 8 in the morning, it was get it tomorrow. 10 o'clock, it was get it Friday, and then noon, it must have changed. So, but I ordered it, used my $12 that I got from the affiliate sales on the channel. Appreciate you guys using affiliate links for sure. It helps with the stuff. So, it went through checkout and it said it'll be here Friday. And then I looked at it a couple minutes later, it said Saturday. So, I don't know. It seems like Amazon calculates shipping times based on real-time data that changes, because I've seen something say you could get it tomorrow, and then all of a sudden you couldn't get it tomorrow, and then all of a sudden you could, and it would go back and forth. It's almost like calculating a traffic backup on the interstate. So I don't know if it'll update itself. It's just kind of interesting to see how that plays out. But anyway, I did a bunch of research earlier, just try to figure out what was the best one, because that's just how I am. I'm very thorough. I read, I compare. I'll spend hours and hours researching something, and I do that so that you guys don't have to. You can if you want, and I don't catch everything, but so let's see if I get this thing in focus a little bit better here. So I'm actually in the Amazon account. I'm going to log out of it. I don't like being in it because I prefer there's an app and then there's the browser. So, but anyway, so what I was going to show you was the same thing I had mentioned earlier about the production tags on these and what they say. If this one has a picture of it, I'm not sure. Not all of them do. So you will see here, it says 2019 and 2020 copyright, 2016 and 2020 copyright, and then it's a version 1.13 something build time 2021, kernel 4.0, and ESD protected. Like, they make that as like that's a big deal. If you look here, they're like, ooh. So maybe the original ones weren't, but they're saying this is 2021 latest version. Okay, it's not anymore. So, and that one comes bundled with, if you fill out the form, a 10 dB attenuator or 5 watt with end connectors on it. It just boggles my mind. What the hell am I going to do with that? A small attenuator like that would be cool to put on the unit itself, and then use your main one on the radio. But anyway, this one here, you can always see how it has the hand with the pointer. That's how you'll find this one when you're looking on Amazon. None of the other ones do that. Okay? They don't use that picture. Maybe there's like this one, and that's probably also newer. But that's for the Ultra. So we'll go back up to the one with the hand and the pointer. Okay? This one's $59. This is the one I ordered. And it's got 4.5 stars ratings out of 45. So even the case looks a little different, but as you can tell, everything's like pretty much going to be the same. You're going to get 2 cables, an antenna, a USB, a coupler, a guitar pick looking thing, stylus that you'll probably lose. It'd be nice if they'd update the case and put a place for the stylus. That would be awesome. So this one gives you a little bit more information. You see that it's different. It's 2019. Let me get back in there. It's 2019 to 2022, 2016 to 2022. The software license, version SA 1.440. Build date January 13th, 2023. ESD protected, and then down here you will see the hardware's version is 3.1 EL. And then so the other companies are trying to say something different. Get back up here and get to the $61 one. Should be that one. Nope. So there's a couple different companies that are selling for 61, but I want to just compare the ones that are. I don't know if that's it or not. I don't think so, but it doesn't matter. So this one, it says the version is 1.1313. This is a different version. Okay, completely different version. So it's an older piece of hardware. And the build date is 2021, so I mean, like, it's 3 years old. Well, I was trying to find the other one, and I guess the reason it's probably not showing up is because it's actually cost more than that price with Prime. So this one is the one that's bundled. So I guess if you were going to buy an older one and you want the attenuator and you find that it's useful, then you could get this one. It would normally be 61, and it's eligible for the 1AN type attenuator kit, blah blah blah. Anyway, so this one here, let's just verify what it says. Okay, this one here is which one is it? Okay. Come on. Alright. 2019 to 2020. 2016 to 2020. Version 1.3-11.1. Build time May 15th, 2021. Kernel 4.0. This one's even different from the last one. So, and then down here is hardware version 3.1_E. So this is how I determined that, oh wait, these aren't all the same. Wait, these are older. And then I think there's probably some counterfeit ones too. I don't know how it goes, but so this one comes with that other thing. I'm not going to go into detail on that, but there's like other ones that are all probably real similar for $59. So at the time that I bought the Nano VNA, it was the same kind of issue. There was like different ones, and you know, some were current and some were not. So what's this one gonna be? This one is And I don't know what V.03 is. I would thought that would have been the version. This is the same as the other one. And it actually shows the physical serial number, which is cool. But these are claiming to be a 0.31 touchscreen. So, but it says 0.3 clearly on the back of the damn thing. And hardware version is 3.1E. So I don't know what's what. I'm sure they probably all perform about the same. I really don't know that you're going to see a difference. These Ultras seem to range a lot in prices. 185, 259. I wish the regular spectrum analyzers didn't cost so much money. It's ridiculous how much crap costs. 206, 43, 167. Let's see. I mean, these prices on these things are silly. I don't know, are they different? Version 4.1.5.1. Let's see what this one is. Looks the same. I think the last time I looked at the Tiny SAs, they're about $89, all of them, every single one of them. So for $59, you know, it's a good deal. They went down about $30 in the last 2 years. So I would grab a Tiny SA and wait on the Ultra, and if you need it, then maybe you really need an actual $1,200 Wriggle or Siglant or something. 87, 158. I think that's about the cheapest one we've seen so far. Looks a little bit different. Now, one of the things that these usually do is they have a, you can listen to them. Amazon is now full screen. Set up really similar to the Nano VNA. It's neat for me is I don't really have the money for all this stuff, but like what happens is if I don't spend the money on it, it just gets dissolved somewhere else, and it's not like significant. So, and I need something to test these crappy radios. I figure, well, I can keep ordering radios and reviewing them on the channel and not having a proper way to test them. What is that thing? That's pretty cool. A frequency generator, maybe? frequency, 1 kilohertz, 430 megahertz. See what they're doing there? They're just using the antenna. And so I was thinking, I was like, same thing. Why would I want to run an attenuator and hook something directly up to the device if it's going to still show me spurs? I mean, how accurate do we need to be? I mean, if there's spurs, there's spurs. I mean, I don't know if I trust these things for accuracy even with the attenuator. But it'd be nice if they would come out with a tiny SA nano VNA. The other thing I'm curious is like, what other things can you do? You know, I mean, with the spectrum analyzer, because it's got a signal generator on it too, and so I think you can send RF out or in, and then there's a cow. So yeah, I think there was something like on the Ultra that you can actually like turn it into a transmitter or something weird. Don't know. Anyway, I don't know what that thing is. I've never seen that before. Very experimental. Does it give the actual frequency in the corner? And that's the thing too. I need like an actual like accurate like frequency measurement device. I've got an old oscilloscope that doesn't work right, but it has a frequency counter on it. It works really well, but I don't know if it's in calibration. I know it's close, but I don't know how close. So anyway, there's other uses for this, but it's like, okay, can you just put all this all into one thing? And then we saw that thing the other day, the phase thing. I don't know, and it was like cheap. It was like $39. Let's finish watching this. So it's just frequency, low output. So what's he gonna do now? Sweep? Interesting. Another one? What is this one? I have seen this before. That one that he's showing above there is actually cheaper than the Ultra by quite a bit. But it's high frequency above like VHF. 35 megahertz, I think, is where it starts at. So that's probably the cheapest one I've seen for that. This one's interesting. Like, I see like multiple colors in here. This one has a $20 coupon. It'd be $147. That might be the cheapest one. .4-inch screen versus 2.8. Yeah, Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to think of how big that is. I'm like, is that like the size of the screen of 7300, 710? I think those are 4-inch. Let's see. Okay, why is this $341? 6 gigahertz. Is that why? It's called it V3. But it says it's a vector network analyzer, but it's showing spectrum. I think. Got a bunch of extra stuff on it. Huh. So it says it does voltage, SWR, phase, Smith chart. This looks to be no different than anything else. I don't see that one anymore. I'm sure it's in here somewhere. It's probably like on page 4 of all this crap. What? $809? Oh, this comes with some other weird thing. RF Explorer. I've seen those, oh yeah, right here. So this thing, Tiny PFA, phase frequency analyzer, 4-inch touchscreen, 1 through 300 megahertz, portable phase frequency tester. It's really weird. So, what are they measuring here? Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to see like what the hell it does. It actually is the 290. Huh. Interesting stuff. Anyway, guys, so the other thing that I was looking at was the RF attenuators. RF. Let's look up something different though. Sampler. So I don't know. Oh, yes, they do. Oh my God, they're expensive though. So RF sampler here, it would be an adjustable piece, and it basically, you could make one of these. The way that these will work is you loosen this, it pulls the BNC in and out of this connection here. They don't have another picture of one. Maybe this one will have a picture. Nope. So it's like a capacitive coupling, and what did he get here? Directional coupler, forward and reverse power sampler, 1 to 50 megahertz, 25 dB, 50 watt directivity, 30 something. So this is kind of what you would do if you're going to make your own. This is basically what's in an SWR meter in most of them. The difference is you would add a few more things like resistors. Yeah, I guess that's all we're going to get. So, interesting. Okay. Okay. I got these things. I don't know what these are. They're like digital attenuators. Everything goes to this little chip. And then they have like this one. 0 to 31 dB adjustable. I don't know if they have any kind of capability of doing anything. What is this? So, new electric SMA attenuator kit bundle of 6. 2 watt 50 ohm. 1 dB to 42 in 1 dB increments. 6 pieces. How could it be 6 pieces if it's 1 dB to 42 in 1 dB increments? That doesn't make sense. So you get 1 dB, 2 dB, 3, 6, 10. No, this is goofy. Okay, so 1 dB, 2 dB, 3, 10, and 20. So to look at a radio, you'd be stacking all these damn things together. 20 and 30, and this is just not enough to do anything. And we don't even know what they're rated at watt-wise. Not much. Maybe 1 watt. So, filter, attenuator, demo kit, nano VNA, RF test board. Oh, okay, that's what these things are. I've seen them before. I'm like, oh, what are these? Interesting. RF demo board. Band stop filter, band pass filter. This is pretty cool. Low pass filter, high pass filter, attenuator, and attenuator. So this is some pretty cool stuff here that it's showing. Yeah, these are interesting. Some interesting reviews on it. So I'm just trying to figure out. So I don't know if the board is like populated. There's got to be more than just that on the board. It says help to measure 6.5 M ceramic notch filter and homemade low pass filter, 3 dB bandwidth, fit for nano VNA, blah blah. So they have some type of snaps on the board. See. Material PCB RLC series and parallel circuit, 1 RLC series and parallel circuit, 2 33 ohm resistance, SWR 1.5. What the hell? 75 ohm resistance, 1.5. BSF ceramic notch filter, center frequency 6.5 megahertz, bandpass frequency 10.7 RC series circuit, LC series circuit, capacitive inductance, homemade low pass filter, 3 dB bandwidth, 400 megahertz, homemade. So it looks interesting, but I swear it looks like it's missing things to me. I see these two things here, and they're on the board. Is there nothing on here for these things? There's different colors there. I don't know. Strange. So, back to the attenuators. 2-watt. These are just coaxials. We don't want that. What's this one? This one looks different. See how this one has even more stuff on it? This one has a low pass filter. Looks like a resistor and a capacitor surface mount. High pass filter. I don't know what it is. But this one here, the board's populated. There's a 75 ohm, 33 ohm. So a short, an open, a load, a through, an attenuator, some type of thing there, capacitor, inductor, and is that their design for a resistor? LCR. There's a capacitor and inductor. I don't know what that one is. Different type of construction. And a capacitor and an inductor. LC. Capacitor and resistor. RC. This is not correct for. I mean, they're just coming up with their own design for this. Next thing you know, we'll be seeing this for all the damn resistors. Like, really? Yeah. I don't like it when they do stuff like that. It's like, hey, we have a standard. There's a standard, okay? Yeah, these all look different. So these are $6. I've never tried one of these out, but it's $6 with a 5% coupon. That seems like a good deal. Fully populated. Yeah, and what people were talking about, they're like, you learn RF concepts by just looking at this. I like this. This is cool. No, I guess that's the Smith chart you're going to look at. So I think maybe getting one of these would be pretty cool, to learn how to use the Nano VNA a little bit better. I just definitely don't know how to use it. All I do is SWR and sweep an antenna. Anyway, yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'm not seeing any of these attenuators, so I'll have to get back with you guys on that. But we need to figure something out since we've ordered that thing. So and then I gotta get some other stuff done, and then I'm gonna take apart one of those Game Boys and see if we can repair that. So we'll catch you guys in a little bit.